I know a wonderful story about Moreno. It was maybe 1966. There was an ASGPP meeting in Boston. 800 people. And he began to direct, and then he had to go to the toilet or I don't know what. And he asked me to do the warm-up, and he went off to the toilet or I don't know, something he had to do. And I thought, oh my God, 800 people. And I warmed them up and they were laughing and crying and interested and engaged. And I remember thinking, I should leave now. It doesn't get better than this. I'll just go. He came back and he started directing. He had a protagonist. There was a knock at the door of the conference room. Come in, my friends, come in. So the man said, Dr. Moreno, we're from the existentialists upstairs. We're having a conference. And we voted as existentialists that this is better than what we're doing. May we join you? Come in, my friends, come in. And another 800 people came to the door.
800?
Yeah. So we had 1,600 people. So, and the existentialists played roles and they shared and all that. Then there was lunch. So a waiter came in and said, you know, we have lunch prepared for the conference upstairs. And so Moreno said, I have an idea. Why don't you bring the food down to our restaurant for us? Every psychodramatist, tear your ticket in half and give half to an existentialist. Take the tablecloths off the table, put them on the floor. Then there's enough room for everybody. We have twice as many tables. But take an existentialist to lunch. Mix up. The waiters poured wine on glasses, or they served the floor. They served us, where we were, everybody. And it was hilarious and fun and interesting and great mix of people. And enough food because there was food for their conference, food for. 10 years later, I went to the Sheraton in Boston. And 10 years later, there was a waiter there, and he said it was the best day of his whole work that day. He loved it. But now, because of health and safety, you could never do that. But it was this inclusivity, Come in, my friends, come in. The more the merrier, We're all just people. You're existentialists, we're psychodramatists, but we're people. We're people. That comes before the role. That comes before the role, the country, the wonderful memory. Yeah. And then there's another memory in Vienna.
When was it?
1968. Well, there was a Japanese psychiatrist, might have been Dr. Matsumura that we were talking, who asked, it was the World Council of Psychotherapy, Group Psychotherapy. And this psychiatrist, Japanese psychiatrist, who had trained some with Moreno, asked if he could show the conference a film. He had said that when he was coming. Yes, we would. So the theater went dark. There was a big screen, and there was a black and white film that came on. So the camera went into the down floor of a huge shop of some sort, and there was cosmetics, there was cameras for sale, there was handbags. What's this got to do with group psychotherapy? And then the film camera goes up the escalator, and you see the people going up the escalator, and then on the second floor there's women putting on kimono, and then the kimonos were hanging size 6, size 8, size 7, and the kimonos parted, and behind there was a psychodrama wooden stage based on the Weather Beacon. There was a lady in the kimono and a man directing her, and behind them there were women trying on kimono, looking in the mirror. It was a woman's department, but there was a psychodrama stage and he was directing. And Moreno went, oh my God, I told him to do psychodrama in his department, psychiatry department. He thought I meant department store. thought I meant department stores. In a department store. And then I remember thinking, it's not a bad idea because go to the people. And I remember thinking, maybe we should do psychodrama in a mall. You don't have a psychodrama theater in a mall because you go get your groceries, you stop in and do a psychodrama and you go out again.
Well, at the end it was not a bad idea.